Hello, Graham Howarth here from pagebuilderinminutes.com. In today's video we're going to look at how we can make the landing page appear to be part of your main website. Okay, I'm going to be building on work we've done in previous videos. So if you haven't seen those, I'll leave a link below in the description and you can take a look at those before you come back here. Okay, first of all, I'm just going to show you a couple of refinements I've made to the list. So if I just go into lists for a second, and you'll see now that I have a list called time management, and all I've done there is change the name of the general list that we had before. And you do that by going into here to rename it, and you can type in whatever you want there and then rename, and that will be reflected through all of the Email Octopus. Okay, let's select the list now, time management. When we go in there, you'll see that there are a number of different elements that you can look at here, but I'm just going to look at this double opt-in for now. And what a double opt-in does is when your subscriber enters their email details, it will then send them an immediate email which asks them to confirm that they want to subscribe to your list. And it gives them the option, I'll show you how to set this up in a second, but if you receive this email by mistake, just delete it. And what that means is if they don't click on the button here, then their email address will not be added to your list. Okay, just to make that clear, the email will not be added to the list, and therefore any automation that you set up or welcome emails, etc., won't be sent. Okay, now that can reduce down the number of leads, but it's more likely that that person is interested in the subject of time management in this particular instance, or whatever product or service that you're promoting. Okay, so let's have a look over this left hand side here, and you can disable the double opt-in if you want to. You don't have to do it, but if you want to, then just click yes on there. You can then put in the name, your name that you're sending from, the email address that you're sending it from, and here there's a little bit of text for the subject, and I've just put subscribe to Graham K. Howarth, Business and Life Coach. Now I've done that because I'm going to link this onto my website for my business startup activities, which is Graham K. Howarth, Business Coach. Okay, so let's look at the actual email that people will receive, and it's this section here, and you can manage that and change the format of it by coming here, for example, and putting in the title, which I've just put in 4 P's of time management request, and then you can put a little bit of descriptive text, and this is obviously depends on your own strategy and how you work. But this is the text that I put in, which is showing here. And it gives them the chance just to say, well, okay, I didn't really want this. So if they delete the email, then that will mean that they won't get their email won't be added to the list. Okay, then we can control the label, and we can put what we want on the label in terms of text. You can set the colour of the title, and I've used my corporate blue colours to do that. I can set the colour of the button, which we've set to blue as well, and the text defaults to white. But you can change the colour of the background here. So I've put sort of a pale grey colour, which sort of fits with the rest of my website. Okay, so when you've made the changes you want there, you just click on save, and that will save that particular double opt-in email that they'll receive. Okay, going to do one last thing now. Coming up here, and if I do the drop down, I can select my account settings, which is where you have all the basic information about your account with Email Octopus. And I've got my main site there, grahamkhowarth.com, which is the site that I use to deal with business startup activities. And here we have an account domain that I've set to Graham K. Howarth as per the main website. And that will have the effect of making the landing page look as if it's coming from grahamkhowarth.com. So it puts that in front of the URL for the landing page. So if I just save that, and that's all that we need to do in order to have that URL for the landing page look as if it's coming from the main domain and not Email Octopus. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please like below, and then if you want to see more videos, subscribe to my channel. Thank you.